The BMW iX3 is the fully electric BMW X3 that the US never got. With one single motor at the rear wheels, this thing packs almost 300 horsepower and has a very snappy 0 to 60 time. You're watching Crooked, and today we are reviewing the 2022 BKM Rosenheim E in the trim Impressive Shadow Edition in the color Piedmont Red Metallic and with the 20 bicolor Y-spoke wheels. Of course, since this thing is fully electric when you hop into it, start it up, there really is no startup sound except for some artificial noise that BMW puts in their cars, electric cars. Let's take a quick look at your lighting. So you have your brake lights, turn signals. Since this is a UK spec car, you do have to have the amber turn signals by regulation. Turn signals in the front. You also have mirror turn signals, running lights in the back, headlights in the front, and your horn. I will admit, this thing is a very, very good looking SUV. Probably one of the best looking BMW SUVs you can buy right now, in my opinion. Let's get this thing out onto the highway though, get a top speed and 0 to 60 test on this thing, because for only having one single electric motor, this thing packs quite a bit of power. Zero to 60 time on this thing is going to be just about 140 miles per hour. So that is very, very good for, first off, an electric SUV, and second off, an SUV of this size. But now, let's see what we can get for a 0 to 60 time. And you can see every time I slam on the brakes, the hazards turn on. That's just because of the emergency braking system feature that was added to the game. So this thing, of course, being an electric SUV, only has drive. So 3, 2, 1, go. And 60. It's about 5.29 seconds. The only thing that's really holding this back from getting a super snappy 0 to 60 time is its start off the line. It's not super snappy or super quick off the line, so that's the only thing that's holding this thing back, unfortunately. So another thing that's also going to be holding this thing back is the price. This thing is extremely expensive, but you get what you pay for. Once we get back to the dealer, I'll show you guys the actual price on this thing, but if you don't have a lot of money in Greenville or the electric pass, this is not an SUV for you. Before we get to the dealership though, let's get a quick braking test on this thing. Very, very quick to from 140 to 0 miles per hour. That's impressively fast for a big SUV of this size, especially because this thing is super heavy because of all the batteries and electric motors and stuff. And you guys could probably see my plug-in license plate. I wanted to make the license plate iX3, but Greenville wouldn't allow that. So license plate is just plug-in like every other electric car on the road. Alright, so here we are at the dealership. Of course, as with every other car, you have many options to finding this thing. I just filter it by brand, BKM, go all the way down, and it's the very last car, the 2022 BKM Rosenheim E. So this inspiring trim is the base trim, and I know what you guys are thinking, base trim for 85 grand? Yes, the base trim is $85,000. That has a top speed of 142,000 miles and 250 horsepower. The impressive trim, which is the next trim up, about 10 grand more, $95,500. 142 mile per hour top speed, again with 250 horsepower. The same all across the board. and the impressive Shadow Edition, which is the trim we have, of course, exactly the same as before. You have a couple different color options on this thing. It's kind of hard to, the colors don't really do justice on this little picture here, but from the options here, you do have quite a good selection of colors to choose from, depending on your style. But with that said though, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was gonna upload a different video, but I'm still working on that video, so I uploaded this video instead. I'm trying to upload a little bit more than I have been recently. I've been uploading, but with like a 2-week break in between, which is not what I want to be doing. But hope you guys still enjoyed this video. If you just smash the like button, please consider subscribing. Go join the Discord server, I'm Fan server, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.